Welcome, friends. Today we're gonna enjoy the crazy and wild ride that is Abobo's Big Adventure. You can also play this game in a web browser on Newgrounds without having to download anything at all. So that's pretty cool. I didn't even know Newgrounds was still active. I remember watching a lot of edgy nonsense on Newgrounds back in the day with my friends. But if you do decide to download this game like I did, however, then you'll have to watch a tutorial to set up your controls. Because for whatever reason, this game doesn't have any native controls or key mapping options. And in the downloaded version of the game, they have a link to another key mapping software that you'll have to download in order to use any kind of controller. It's so odd and really poor design. Now I've played a lot of fan-made games. Sometimes they're mods to ROMs that just play in whatever emulator, but some others do actually have their own launchers. Like most of those open bore games have their own launchers, but I can't say if I've ever seen one that didn't have key mapping. It's whatever though, let's go and download this thing. And right off the bat, none of my USB controllers are getting picked up. Not manually, not with the auto wizard. They've also got tutorials on here because they already know that it's finicky and unintuitive. But all of it is just telling me to do what I already know doesn't work. Great game design, Nintendo. I can easily remap these keys to other keyboard buttons, but my controller isn't getting picked up at all. Something else really dumb is that aside from the directions, all of the other buttons are just numbers. So which ones are which? I guess we'll just map 4 buttons and then figure it out through trial and error. An odd quirk that I noticed with this program, though, is that even though my controller isn't getting picked up, after mapping buttons to the keyboard with the auto wizard, I was then able to map buttons from the controller using the auto wizard a second time to write over those keyboard ones. How strange. I guess we just leave this program open while we play the other game. I would completely uninstall this after you're done with it. Who knows how this might interact with your other controller settings and various other programs. Let's see if it works. Alright, now we're cooking. Side note, the layout for your Joy-to-Key button map has to be exactly this configuration in order for it to work. Directions followed by S, A, P, and P. And the configuration has to be saved as nes.cfg in the Joy-to-Key folder, so you don't get to pick which buttons are which. And if your controller doesn't work, then too bad. Sucks to suck, and this interface is truly awful. I did manage to remap the buttons to the face buttons to the USB controller, but it reads them as different letters, which have other functions. Like F is full screen, as I've just discovered by accident. So by trying to choose which buttons are which, I've inadvertently made what should be the B button on my controller the full screen shortcut. Something else that I just noticed is that this is an Adobe Flash game, and clicking anywhere on the screen opens up a Newgrounds tab. That's obnoxious. And it forces you to click on the screen to start the game. But every time you click on the screen, it opens up another tab, even though we're playing the downloaded version of this game. But whatever, at long last, we're finally ready to go. The intro and title screen go pretty hard, definitely sets the mood. I love all the cameos of characters from different games. Abobo is also a boss from Double Dragon. He's actually in a lot of games too, even River City Girls. He's usually the super badass first boss that's really easy to beat, a very forgettable goon character that makes for a good recurring joke. So our boy's been kidnapped, and we gotta go get him back. That poor cat, though. Mission 1. Naturally, it's Double Dragon. Let's whoop 'em like the cough. I love this mishmash of enemies from different games. Kicking the Goombas is very satisfying. And in true old-school beat-em-up fashion, you have to defeat all the enemies on the screen before you can advance. which means that you have to do this. But at least it heals you.
Food is good. Delicious.
Conky Dong up here throwing barrels at us. I see those ladders, and I can't wait to get up there. Oh, hell yeah. Jumpman wish he could just get straight to business like Abobo. That's why his woman always in another castle. That wants to get caught. Out here waiting for the next top G to come along and scoop it up. Too bad you can't get it Junior. I'm so glad they didn't put him in country. Oh my god. Donkey Kong Jr. is so lame. But he is in Mario Kart for some reason. Well, it turns out you can get it Junior. So we clean the whole street in blood, and then head down to our first boss battle. See that right there? You already know. I love kicking enemies into pits. Easy. Ha, that's a good swerve. It baits you with a pit, but you actually have to fight him. That's pretty good. Alright, get wrecked. I guess we have to go in the pit now. It's like a jail cell down here. Or a studio in the hood. Who needs furniture when you got a toilet to sit on? We getting right out of here now. Oh, that's cute. So every level is a different style of game. And in this water stage, you control like a swimming Yoshi. Having different styles of gameplay for different stages is a great way to keep it fresh and interesting. It's that Metal Fish from Mega Man. You know how we do. But Metal Blade got nothing on these long licks. Oh, what's this? Hi, Abobo. I'm Annie. Thank you for saving me. So what would you like to do? Let's see, we got some options here. I bet eating her restores HP. What's this?
Has not hitting the bit been working?
Well, there's only one practical option here.
You tell her what you want her to do. If she say no, hit the bit.
Aw yeah, we're going under the sea tonight. Look at our beautiful children.
Kill me, please.
Oh, and they follow you now. Excellent. Oh no, we lost one. It's okay, we'll just make more. Oh, we got special moves. And it's time to bubble the man. Get a load of this.
It's a one-hit wonder!
And at the dead end, it's boss time. Is that Jaws? Oh, it is. Got him. Oh, sick. And it's got a laser, too.
Sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their heads!
Absolutely gruesome. And everything explodes, just as nature intended. Now it's on to the next. This stage looks like Urban Champ. Oh, we got control now. I thought we were still in a cutscene. Oh yeah, that's definitely Urban Champ. We gotta kick him to the edge of the screen, but can we get in the door? That would have been a good place to hide a secret. Discount brothel. We got one of those in my town. It's right next to the Cricket Wireless and the Dollar General. They seem a little tied up in there, and it doesn't exactly look like a free market. Alright, so we kick this guy all the way down the curb. Oh yeah, finish him. I wonder if we can do fatalities. Well, I would say that's quite fatal.
Flawless victory.
Let's run that back and try it again, because you actually can do a fatality. I wonder if there's any more. That's the only one I could find, though.
Flawless victory. Friendship.
Isn't that the Clay Fighter font? Alright, what's next? Oh, hell yeah. Look at these graphics.
Whoa, nice graphics. I'd like to get my hands on that game.
And we can do the sword laser too. Let's see if we can find an item. But did you see the newest Nintendo newsletter?
You mean you haven't played it yet? We can play it on my Nintendo Entertainment System. It's The Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad. Octoroks, Tektites, Levers too. But with your help, our hero pulls through. Yeah, go Link, yeah, get Zelda. Awesome. Intense.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you hook it up.
It's the map.
I'm the map!
Look at that map though. At least it's a short one.
It's okay. I like the small ones.
And we're going underground. Is that what I think it is? Arguably the most iconic and best item in any Zelda game. Aside from the lantern. Lantern goes so hard that it actually breaks reality. If the slot that a sprite wants to go in is currently occupied, then it will instead go in the next slot down. And here's how we abuse it. First, get out the lamp and use it 3 times. This sets the search index to a high value. And this is important because whenever a sprite wants to load into a slot that's full, the search index will determine where it goes. And by setting a high value for the search index, we can get all these sprites to load into specific memory slots. After we've set a high search index, get out the red cane, and then charge the sword up and wait for it to fully charge. We need to wait for that fireball sprite at the tip of the sword to go away. So now that we just have the sparkles going, place a block while the sword is still charging. Then explode the block and make a dust by tapping the A button. And immediately place another block while all of those sprites are still on the screen. We need the 4 fireballs from the exploding block, the dust cloud, and the sparkles from the sword all on the screen at the same time when the new block comes in. And the sprite data for this block will be placed in a slot in the RAM that it's not supposed to go in, because all of the spots that it would like to go in are full. And you'll know if you've got it right, because you can just walk through this block, but you can also still pick it up. And sometimes it's invisible, and you can check that by trying to pick it up. Okay, so after we've got this misslotted block placed, next we want to let go of our sword charge. And we're going to place another block while there's a dust cloud on screen. So tap A to create a dust cloud, and lay down another block while the dust is still on the screen. Now if we got it right, then we'll have 2 blocks on screen, which normally isn't possible. If we didn't time it correct, then the other block would disappear. And don't forget to check if that other block is just invisible. Sometimes it'll look like it's gone, but it's actually not. Okay, now we want to position for where we want to go. So the position of that misslotted block doesn't really matter, but I need this regular one to go right about here. And then face in the direction that you want to go, and explode the block, and immediately do a sword slash to make a sword beam. Now, if the sword beam came out together with all 4 of those fireballs still on the screen, then that sword beam will be misslotted into the slot where the game looks to read for how far and for what direction the hookshot pushes Link to. Okay, so now we'll walk over to where this pot is and get out the hookshot. And then pause buffer a whole bunch while the hookshot is firing. Pause buffering a whole bunch allows us to get more out of that value that we misslotted, which will allow us to go further. And the hookshot will actually even push us through walls. Now I know it's a video game, but I like to imagine the hero carrying around all his stuff at once. And in some of these old adventure games, you even get a boat that I guess you just drag across the entire world with you. Oh, there's a cracked wall. Can we break it? Nice. I love finding secrets in dungeons. We already know our princess is in another castle. Bit gets around. Oh no, Toad! Toad! Jesus! He died as he lived. A little whiny, but he was the best.
I'm the best!
The old man hates beef. That's not how I remember it.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this! Now grab your destiny, if you know what I mean.
Press A to grab destiny. No homo. Destiny a little bit gay sometimes. Oops, I killed him. I was trying to talk to him and see if he'd say anything else. Rotten hell, Abobo. Sorry, friend. Destiny's a freak. Hey, we got the compass now. And wouldn't you know, we gotta get to the tip. Oh, it's that thing. Too bad we don't have any bombs. We'll just have to smack it. And hit it from every angle. Put it in its mouth. Hey, killing this guy reveals a secret. I just did it for fun. It's the meat.
We have the meat.
Alright, full health. Oh, it replaces your sword. We really do got the meats. There's the dragon. What's this guy's name? Aquamentus?
This monstrous Aquamentus wants me for lunch!
That's a key door, though. So you could just sneak around. But business is business. I can't tell if I'm hurting it. Maybe the head.
Pow, right in the kitchen.
Oh, it's the old man. Ah, he's got a shield. We need to break his bulbous shafts. I heard he hates beef. Well, I'm packing. This attack where he turns you into a snail is really cute. Give it up, old man. We can't both be a top. He's got the sword, but which one is the real one? I guess it doesn't matter. We gotta run them all down. Oh, the rage meter is almost full. Maybe these couple of enemies will give it to me. Dang, I need one more hit. Get wrecked. I know you like that.
Try this for size!
Oh, he got a potion. That old boy's a grower. Man, he takes a lot of hits. We need the power sword. Oh, goodness. Those are some real graphics. And he left us a heart. How thoughtful. Ah, there she is. And we got the Triforce, too. Of course it's only one piece. But pie is tasty. You idiot. That was a sacred piece of the Triforce. Not a pie force. You're so stupid, Abobo.
Talking isn't the most effective way to communicate with a bitch. That's when you have to hit her.
Help! Help! Help!
Ah, my son. My gorgeous, handsome son. Oh, Lord have mercy. The f*** is that? What a villainous Alright, well I guess we're taking to the skies. Do we get a jetpack? No, it's balloons. You already know what it is. Up, up, and away we go. Ha! Let's see your stupid balloons keep up with my jetpack, Abobo. Balloon Fight is kind of a cool game. It wasn't one that I hardly ever played, but it does remind me a lot of Joust, and Joust is hella sweet. We got some fun enemies to avoid in this stage too. We got Death from Castlevania, and these Excitebike guys are gnarly. So is this special move. That's pretty sick. I used to collect all the spells and try out all the special moves in old games just to see the animations. Alright, so we balloon our way across the stage and then crash down into a stadium. It's time for the main event. All the cameos are so much fun. There's a lot going on in this scene. Guess the Blob finally had enough. Pro tip, press 1 during Balloon Fight to skip to the boss. We got some new moves. Punch, kick, slam, and ropes. Alright, it's pro wrestling. How do I bounce off the ropes? Yeah, boy. Oh, we got blood. Let's see if I can get up top. Oops. Well, rip the ref. And we just botched everything. Whatever, we'll just whoop him the old-fashioned way. Did he just throw up on me? Oh, we can go outside the ring. Let's get the chairs. Yes. Everything except fighting in the ring was always the best part of any wrestling game. That and the ridiculous special moves. Like whatever in the hell this is. I must say, it's really hype and very satisfying how snappy the throws are. I've played a lot of old wrestling games, and the super janky fast-paced ones are the most fun. This one on the old Atari is absolutely epic. And look at this roster. These are the real superstars. I like how the blood splatters just keep collecting on the floor. It's starting to get ridiculous. This is taking a really long time. Maybe I have to pin him. Well, my special meter is almost full. Let's see.
Big bad boys from outer space.
Yeah, boy. Oh.
Wrestlers race to our defense.
Uh-oh.
Heroes join the operation.
Hey now.
From different planets and different nations.
Everybody's here.
There's an intergalactic federation.
Oh, nice. Are they all gonna do their signature finish?
Catch each and every confrontation.
Only broadcast on this station.
Alright, put him to sleep. But what would you like on your tombstone?
Any last words?
Nope.
What do you want on your tombstone?
Pepperoni and cheese.
This is great. I really appreciate this. Oh, we get another turn. Oh, that's legit. We gotta hit that big air. It really is ultimate muscle. And we're coming in hot. Like a shooting star. Absolutely destroyed. Somehow the crowd survives. Well, that's the end of him. Aw yeah, we got lemons now. Mega Bobo is my favorite by far. Ready? That guy met a truly horrible fate. But we jump and shoot man now. No charge and no slide, just jump and shoot. The lasers are a nice touch. The lightsaber is really cute. I don't recognize the gun though. I remember the original Quickman stage being really unforgiving and having super tight timing on those laser segments. Ah, there was an extra life and I missed it. Was it bait though? I probably could have got that. Oh look, it's Bub in the armor. I don't want to. Forgive me. That pumpkin enemy is from Monster Party. And that's a pretty sick game, by the way. Alright, boss time. Going through these gates really builds up the tension and sets the mood. Alright, who we got? Perfect. Let's make this boy lemon fresh. Dr. Wily? Well, he deserved it. Now that's the power of Pine Saw.
It has the power of Pine Saw with a fresh lemon scent.
He got another phase. Well, I got a load for you.
A super double ultra mega nutbuster come blast.
Alright, what you got for me? This better be good. Status: Abobo currently being transported through jungle. Objective: prevent Abobo from proceeding to jungle. Mission failed. Error, Johnny number 5 is alive.
Great idea! I say we cruise on up there and check it out.
It looks like we're going in. It's getting real now. And just when you think you're finally out, they pull you right back in. Well, welcome to the jungle. It's Contra time now. Let's see. We can hold the button to auto-fire and pump it to shoot faster. You can see the amount of love and passion that was put into making this. All the polish and little details really shows. Good video games are designed to be an experience above anything else. The super move is also super cool. Reminds me a lot of the Streets of Rage supers. I love how they just pull up to drop bombs. Even on that boat stage. That car can pull up anywhere. But something about the way Contra controls, and the way that the NES handles diagonals, is that I feel like there's a lot of times when I accidentally duck or stand up when I don't want to. Or sometimes you're trying to jump out of a duck, and instead of jumping up, you jump down through the platform to your death. Or if you're running while shooting at a downward angle and then try to jump, it's just really fickle and frustrating. I really appreciate having a health bar, but everything still kills you in one hit. They intentionally made this segment really frustrating though, so that you would get to see this death screen where they tell you to do the Konami code for infinite lives. You can, however, actually run out of infinite lives though. I don't know how many it gives you, but I got lazy because I just don't care much for slogging through games where you're supposed to die a lot and spam credits. I feel like that I need a fail state to be there for me to be interested. So now, knowing that I actually do have a limited number of lives, we persevere, and the boss is of course another sweet cameo. It's Krang. And then after you gun him down, Kirby comes up and eats him to take over the android body. This felt like a nonsense fight at first, but after a few minutes I quickly realized that you can easily avoid all of his attacks without taking a single hit. But Kirby's more than you think. And there's a second part to this stage. We gotta climb up the vertical scrolling section. Having these pterodactyls drop ice climbers like grenades is a nice touch. And when we get to the top, you think we're about to throw down with that Contra alien, but Kirby sucks him down and goes maximum pink. This is a really cool boss. He tries to suck you up, as well as some obstacles that you have to avoid, which will transform him for various other attacks that he'll perform. We got fire, and ice Kirby's, and rock Kirby comes down at you as a couple of different statues. Gotta call in an airstrike for the big finish.
I need a monster to club out there, Kirby.
Should have called Abobo. Do you think DDD was actually a bad guy? Or was he just trying to prevent this black hole from becoming an apocalypse? Suppose everyone's okay now. Who knows what happens in there? Guess he's back to normal too. Or not. Well, that's the end of this face hugger. Mr. Doc Lewis. Well, well, well. I heard you like chocolate, and I'm about to break a piece off. Wait! I know who has Abobo. After I finished training with him, Little Mac went all power crazy and used his skills for evil. Now he's kidnapped your son to prove to the world of NES that nobody can stop him. Your only hope of defeating Little Mac is to let me train you. So what do you say, Abobo? Let's do it.
Nick stole my bike. Nick stole my bike. Nick stole my bike. Nick stole my bike. Bike. Nick stole my bike. Nick stole my bike. Nick stole my bike.
It's time for the final boss, and the old doc got us ripped and ready to go. Let's get it. Look at these stats. My guy's a champion. Man puts up some real numbers. Abobo's never lost a fight. Not canon. Or that one. Or that one, also not canon. That one's not canon either. That didn't happen. Not in this story.
Round one. Fight!
Oh, we're the big guy now. This is sick. Here we go. Oh, that's right. We gotta dodge his attacks. It's my turn. Bam! Bam! Boom! Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's see the super move. That's great. There's at least a few different ones, too. I wonder how many there are. I really like this one that's like Don Flamenco. How many times is this man gonna get back up? The heck is this? Bro cheating? Steroids? He's on the juice. My boy's just on everything. Oh no, he gonna get big. Very big. Big Mac. Oh, that's great. His attacks are really hard to dodge. Am I supposed to time it or spam it? I'm not a big fan of long-winded telegraphs. Like the game tells you to dodge left, and after doing so, you still get hit because it was too early. So then you're supposed to wait a second and have like a delayed reaction. But if the wind-up is really long, it's more annoying than it is anything, because it also breaks the pace of the game. And if they're gonna spend all this time winding up, I should at least be able to get some hits in, because otherwise I'm just waiting around for it to be my turn. I think you have to finish him with a special move, because he just keeps getting back up. Alright, there it is. It's all over now. Why Mario look like that? Stay down already. Oh, okay. Finally. And it's so bad. Is that what I think it is? Oh, we're still playing. Alright, here it comes. Yeah, it is the Power Glove. Oh. Join the Nintendo fan club today, Mac. I think he certainly just did. And there he goes, all around the world. I guess we got the good ending. If you beat the first Metroid under a certain time, you'll see Samus out of her suit like that at the end of the game. And if I remember correctly, you get to play a New Game Plus with her like that. And we hit a field goal too. Score a point over. Abobo saves his boy, and everyone cheers. The day is saved. But naturally, Abobo's a gangbanger. So they leap out of the ring and tear the entire crowd apart. The end. But we're not done there, because you see, there's also some bonus games. And before we go there, let me show you this very Mega Man inspired stage select screen, where you can replay any of the levels that you've already beaten. Alright, so on the unlockables, we got the 2-player battle mode, where you and a friend could duke it out, all Ninja Turtle style. But we can now also play Luck Dragon Lunacy, where Abobo gets to ride on his never-ending story. And if you feel like making a donation to the team that made this, then you can also download this other bonus game, Abobo's Small Adventure, where you shake money out of people and gain XP to level up your stats so that you can pick up bigger and bigger stuff, until you can also pick up cars and dinosaurs, and even the entire world. Abobo's Big Adventure is a wild and crazy ride all the way through. It's chock full of nostalgic cameos and unexpected punchlines. It's an experience.